Oh, hey, everybody. I didn't realize my screen was ready to rock and roll for us tonight. Welcome to Just a Point of View. I am Denise Reed, your podcast host and chauffeur to chase happiness fiercely. And I hope that you will come along for the ride because this week is an adventure. Just saying. I can't express enough about how hard I have had to work this week to experience happiness. It has been a test in diligence. And let's just say I am finding more and more things that I'm grateful for. Just saying. I want to be really, really candid about or on today's episode for Just a Point of View because I am sure that you have all experienced the moment where you've wanted to reach out and touch someone and give them the shaken baby syndrome. I'm just saying this has been the week. I have experienced some interesting things that in all my years of being a professional business person, that I've never experienced anything like what I have experienced this week. And I just want to carve out some time for those individuals that are job hunting in this market. I hope that you are going into the opportunity to find something different, better, and what you really want with an open mind, with a tremendous amount of gratitude for anyone that is willing to hear what you have to say, and that you acknowledge some personal introduction opportunities from business connections that you may have had or have currently. Just saying that it has really, the last 60 days, maybe 90 days now, I have second guessed humanity's desire to help one another. So here we go. I had a friend, and we'll just call her Gee Whiz. My friend Gee Whiz sent me this awesome introductory email and said, I would like to introduce you to a business connection that I am coaching to find and help her find a new position. And here are her credentials summarized. Could you take a few minutes and perhaps give her some feedback, at least open the door of opportunity for her to see if you might have some connections that we could build a bridge on where she could go on to her next thing. So I said, oh, sure, I'd be happy to do that, especially as a referral from you, an act of kindness, to introduce her to my network if there's the right opportunity for her skill set and based on needs of clients that do business with us, if there's a chance that I might help her do that. And it turned into just a big old mess. And I can't believe that my friend who did an introduction, Miss Gee Whiz, to Miss Hey, I want a new job factor to do what she did. So let's just go back through this process on just a point of view because we all have points of view, and perhaps turn the tables for your next informational interview or opportunity to have a one-on-one networking opportunity for yourself for your own career path, so you can show up well. And the difference between networking and relationship building, because there's some differences, and why timing, communication, and gratitude are more powerful than any resume you could ever have written for yourself. And a gentle warning for those seeking referrals before they build rapport. Just that if you would like to request some of my time, that I hope that you would honor the fact that I don't know you from Adam's house cat. I'm doing this as a favor to a business connection, Miss G Wiz, to help Miss A. I want a job. And let's explore how this went wrong. Okay, so here we go. This week, I just want to share this story and protect the bridge builders out there and gently challenge those still learning how to walk across the bridge. Just saying. It all began with a kind email introduction, and I was asked to meet a potentially capable professional in transition. And I made space in my calendar. The end of the month is the most hectic, crazy time of the month for everything here at the Concierge Office Suites, because we want to step up to our A game and serve the clients that we are currently doing business with and open the door for new people to onboard with our service. And I opened the door of opportunity, providing a tour for Miss A. I want a job. And Miss G is, let me introduce you to somebody. I invited her, Miss A, I want a job, to come and tour the Concierge Office Suite so she could wrap her head around what I bring to the table. And I invited her to go to lunch at the Walden Club, which is a private fine dining club on the 21st floor of our building. Not many people have that opportunity here in Chattanooga because it is a private fine dining club. And I hoped that Miss A, I want a job, would go, wow, I need to know her and see if I can build a bridge. But it didn't work out that way. But things didn't quite go as planned from a missed response to Miss A, I want a job, after I provided a tour of the Concierge Office Suite and an invitation the day before to say, hey, come for a tour, let's go to lunch and have a conversation. So I went to the elevators to press up to the 21st floor and invite Miss A, I want a job, to lunch. And she said, you know, Denise, I really don't have time for lunch. And I thought to myself, if you didn't have time for lunch, why did you even show up for this appointment? Because my whole intention was to have lunch and have a conversation about her job search. And she cut me off at the knees, and I told her, I said, after I gathered my composure I planned an opportunity for us to have a meal together and to really get to know one another, I only have 15 minutes for you at this juncture. So let's go back in and see if we can have a conversation. So I invited her back into my boardroom for a private conversation. Instead of standing out in a public area at the elevators and me just push the button down and let her leave the building. Because you don't take an invitation when you know what the expectation of the invitation is without explaining why you can't accept the invitation, and then provide a dump on me verbally about how you need a job when you're not giving yourself the opportunity to build a network of connections of how you as a potential employee somewhere might be able to refer my business, and I might be able to refer you to my network of connections. It's about respecting someone's time and a form of gratitude. I never got a thank you, Miss Reed, for taking time out of your busy schedule to even meet with me today. And I know that you don't know me, and you did this as a personal favor to your connection, Miss G Wiz, because Miss G Wiz is awesome. I'm just saying, she is a tremendous powerhouse networker. She knows a lot of people, and you want to make sure that you honor that status in the community. It's a chance for unspoken expectations that maybe don't build relationships. So, Miss A, I want a job, missed out on every referral that I could possibly give her because she was so extremely rude to me. And because she cut me off at the knees and said, oh, it's all about me and only need to be about me, and I don't care anything about what you have to offer. Did you look at my LinkedIn profile? No, I did not look at your LinkedIn profile because I never got it. Did you look at my resume? No, I didn't look at your resume because I never got it. All I got was a summary interview from Miss G Wiz because she's trying to help you build a network of connections. But you, Miss A, I want a job, screwed it all up because you were rude as crap. And I could say a bunch of other things, but I'm not. I'm going to be professional here. And kindness doesn't mean boundless access. It means that I'm going to open the door of opportunities for things that are right for you from the connections that I have. And it's not about what I wish more career seekers knew. People don't refer resumes, they refer character, consistency, trust, willingness to support, and the opportunity to make something better. If you go into an interview of any capacity, be it informational, be it Miss G Wiz introduced you to me factor, but you were just so rude that you couldn't take time to really connect with me as a person, I don't have really time to connect to you. I'm sorry. I'm just that way. I'm that protective of the people that I refer on. And I give disclaimers of I heard about referrals, just saying. And I am chasing happiness fiercely, and I want to help everyone that I possibly can. If you're going to give me the runaround, you're going to be rude and disregard an open invitation to really connect and get to know one another. If you're going to dump on me because you can, I don't have time for that. Just saying, I don't have time for that. And neither does anybody else in this high-paced, stressful work environment that we are all in. Because I want to chase happiness fiercely. I want to introduce you because you're a hardworking person, that you bring something to the table that's going to benefit a connection that I have. And if all you're going to do is come and dump on me, I don't got time for that. Just don't have time for that. So on this note, I am going to breathe deeply. Smile widely and bless and release Miss Hey, I want a job. I don't have time for what you got. And let her out into the world and let her struggle on her own and figure out that she needs an attitude adjustment. She'll have to figure that out on her own. And hopefully, because you've listened to just a point of view, you have the same idea that I did. Just bless and release and let them go on about their merry way and chase happiness fiercely. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.